Welcome to Corium Concepts. Thanks for coming by the channel today. Got a lot going on, so we're just going to get right into it. 12 days, 20 hours, 23 minutes to go. Cornova, Los Angeles, Corium blockchain launch. Excited to be going there. It's going to be a great time. Checking in on the testnet, just over the 2 million blocks. Still running 1.76 seconds per block. 115 validators, so picked up a couple more validators in the last 24 hours. Checking in on the audit, still stuck at that 70% for the last week and a half, 2 weeks now. And the markets have been taking a beating, a lot going on. In the wider markets, Corium and Sologenic are holding pretty strong, all things considered, compared to the rest of the market. Corium's coming in at 57.06 cents. Sologenic's coming in at 15.793. Bitcoin's coming in at 20,663. And XRP 36.726. Total crypto market cap 926 billion, down significantly the last little while. Gold's coming in at 1866. Silver's coming in at $20.52. The DXY pulled back a little bit, 104.637. Checking in on the MMRIs, pulled back significantly, 241. We hit a peak recently about that 260 mark, roughly. Yeah, 266 it peaked out at, so it's come back significantly there. If you haven't familiarized yourself with Greg Manarino's site, check him out. He gives this tool away for free, along with his weekly newsletter. So Jim Cramer posted March 10th, with Bitcoin below 20,000, convert all your crypto holdings to USDC immediately to protect your capital as Bitcoin keeps dumping. USDC is the safest stable coin, period. Well, that didn't age too well. 88 cent USDC. Got a disaster in the stable market system. Stably on the XRPL, 85 cents. GateHub was actually doing pretty good. They were at $1.04 there for the longest time, but they've since pulled back under $1 themselves. And Jeremy Allaire here just last little while gave an update. We'll go through that briefly here. This is a time of heightened uncertainty for the USDC economy. We remain committed to clear and transparent communication. While USDC can be used 24/7, 365 on-chain, issuance and redemption is constrained by working hours of U.S. banking system. USDC liquidity operations will resume as normal when banks open on Monday morning in the United States. As a practical matter, our teams are well prepared to handle significant volume built on the strong liquidity and reserve assets discussed below. As regulated payment token, USDC will remain redeemable 1-for-1 with the US dollar. What just happened? Silicon Valley Bank, a venerable and trusted partner of the U.S. innovation economy, has just suffered a classic bank run, much like those we saw during the financial crisis in 2008. Few traditional banks have sufficient liquidity to withstand such a run. SVB suffered significant losses, which led to a situation where they were forced to sell long-duration assets to meet redemption demand. The settlement period on these assets caused a short-term liquidity crunch, leading the FDIC to stepping in to administer the bank yesterday. SVB's fate is being decided this weekend by the FDIC, and it's our hope that they will find the solution that protects customers' assets 100%. USDC is 100% collateralized with the combination of cash and US Treasuries. Specifically, USDC is currently collateralized 77% with US Treasury bills with 3-month or less maturation period, and 23% with cash held in a variety of institutions, of which SVB is only one. U.S. Treasury bills are the most liquid assets in the world and are direct obligations of the U.S. government. These reserves are held in custody by BNY Mellon, and active liquidity and asset management is managed by BlackRock. Anyone can view the entire liquidity ladder down to the number of T-bills via the USDXX ticker. The remaining 23% is in cash. Last week we took action to reduce bank risk and deposited $5.4 billion with BNY Mellon, one of the largest and most stable financial institutions in the world, known for the strength of their balance sheet and as a custodian. $3.3 billion of USDC's cash reserves remain with SVB, and as of Thursday, we'd initiated transfers of these funds to other banking partners. Though these transfers had not been settled as of close on Business Friday, we remain confident the FDIC's management of the SVB situation and stand ready to receive these funds. $1 billion of the USDC reserves is held with Customers Bank, and the industry looks to expand their transaction settlement options. And Circle maintains transaction and settlement accounts for USDC with Signature Bank. Both are important banks in the digital asset industry. USDC has zero exposure to Silvergate, and we had transferred out what were limited reserves to support transaction settlement with USDC prior to bank closure. We have reason to believe under the applicable FDIC policy, the transfers initiated prior to the bank entering receivership would have otherwise been processed normally. In other words, the FDIC should allow transactions to settle in the ordinary course through the end of the bank's standard daily processing cycle until the FDIC takes control of the failed institution. We understand that the FDIC is currently determining the status of transactions initiated prior to the applicable receivership cutoff times, and it is possible that transfers initiated on Thursday will be processed on Monday. Moreover, SVB has a strong franchise and is at the center of American entrepreneurship and technology industry growth. We are hopeful that the FDIC as a receiver will seek rapid purchase and assumption of the franchise as strong as SVB's to ensure all depositors are made whole. However, it is also possible that SVB may not return 100%, and the return might take some time as the FDIC issues IOUs and advance dividends to deposit holders. In such case, Circle, as required by law under stored value money transmission regulation, will stand behind USDC and cover any shortfall using corporate resources involving external capital if necessary. So there's Circle's official update on the situation, for whatever that's worth. And this just came in this evening too. The Silicon Valley Bank CEO delivers his message to employees.
Heavy heart that I'm here to deliver this message today. I want to acknowledge how hard the last really 48 hours have been on all of you, and I care so much about all of you. It really is just so incredibly difficult. I'm trying to look past that and focus on two things. One, I'm focusing on you. I'm thinking about the ultimate outcome of what this could be despite this incredibly difficult time. And two, focusing on clients. Now, as you heard this morning, I'm not making those decisions anymore, which is really hard. But I am working with the FDIC, trying to figure out how can we come up with the best outcome for our clients as well as our employees. Now, I know when that message went out this morning, I can't imagine what was going through your head and wondering, about your job, your future, etc. My goal at the end of the day is to figure out how to preserve a small portion of the franchise value that we've spent so much time building, and hopefully find the right partner at the end of the day that the FDIC can work with to have this institution continue in some form or fashion with many of you who I appreciate over so many years. Now, there's no guarantee that something will happen. We don't know exactly what the results will be. So I got an ask, and it's a completely unfair ask. My unfair ask is this. Can you guys just hang around, try to support each other, try to support our clients, work together, which may be a slightly better outcome than where we are right now. I know it's an ask, but I know you guys, if anybody, are the right people to ask to be with each other, to be with our clients, to try to come to the best outcome we could think of in this situation. Thank you, and my heart is with you, and it's really hard for me to deliver this message, but I so appreciate all the things you've done for me and for SVB over so many years. Thank you.
So these are pictures from the First Republic Bank, the branches in California today. Got lineups at multiple branches. So, Dr. Martin Heisbeck tweets that MakerDAO calls for an emergency meeting. So the contagion of this is going to be continuing for days, if not weeks. Breaking, Coinbase exchange volume is now tanked 99.2% within the last 24 hours for the first time in history, as USDC coin, partially owned by Coinbase, breaks peg amid ties to failed SVB bank. The First Republic Bank, came out here this evening also. First Republic Bank is on the brink. Employees are preparing for the worst. Source stated, nothing we can do now. We're in this until the problem is solved. This will happen quickly. The solutions, backstopping deposits, major investor receivership, it's terrifying. So Monday's shaping up to be an absolute disaster for the banking industry and a lot of people's financial situation, that's for sure. So moving away from all that, the XRP ledger projects are the biggest by volume, or these XRP ledger projects are the biggest by volume in the ecosystem. The large trust line volume within the XRPL is proof that it is the most trusted project. Someone is gossiping because someone else has what they don't have. A treasure like Sologenics. So here's a nice breakdown. Just a reminder, airdrop coming up for Xcore and Corium. Snapshots March 24th, less than 2 weeks away. Make sure you get your trust line set up. If you haven't done that and you need help, head to sologenic.army. They have a variety of tutorials and information to get you set up properly. So you're using the right links and trust lines to make sure that you're doing it safely. They got how to set up a core trust line with your Zum wallet, how to set up your Xcore trust line with a Decent wallet, and many more. Those are just some examples. And some good news, Ubec Capital, leading blockchain security provider, will be joining Corium as an enterprise-grade validator. With their impressive track record and educational approach to proof-of-stake networks, we're thrilled to partner with Ubec Capital as we continue to build on Corium. And I haven't looked into this yet, but it sounded interesting, so I just thought I'd throw it up here for others to see, and we'll look into this a little bit further. It sounds interesting. I just bought bed sheets from Amazon right inside my Zum wallet. Here's how. Open Zum, open Unispend X app, search for a product that's available on Amazon or Shopify stores, enter your delivery address, add to your cart, pay with XRP, Casino Coin, GateHub USD, or other issued currencies. You can shop for 130 million products and pay XRP or any issued token in the XRP ledger. Utilities unlocked. Product ships directly from Amazon. And that's a copy of his order. So, yeah, I just hadn't heard of it. So, introducing Unispend, a global crypto-to-commerce protocol. Shop and pay with any tokens you have. Buy Amazon, Shopify products, gift cards, and so much more right inside your non-custodial wallet. Yeah, so I don't know much about that yet, so check it out before you interact with it much. I assume it's been vetted if it's part of the Zum wallet, so that's a good sign in itself, but it's still new products, so make sure you understand what you're getting involved with there. And banks across the board are witnessing a massive sell-off. Why? Because just like in 2008, it never ends with just one. Over the coming weeks and months, we'll see the dominoes tumble. And if you can see here, the chart of the losses in the bank industry, obviously you got SVB at the top there, down 61%, but you got First Republic down 52%, Western Alliance down 36%, Signature Bank down 32%. So, I mean, the fallout Monday continues. It could get ugly quick. So, be safe out there. Hope your finances are protected from all this chaos. It's likely to get a bit worse before it gets better. That's all I got for you guys today. Appreciate all the support. If I left you some value here today, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment on your way out, good or bad. Hopefully I didn't put my one friend there complained I put him to sleep yesterday, so hopefully this one was a little peppier for him and he made it till the end here. Anyways, have a good day. Peace and prosperity to you all. Thanks again to Skills45 for the great closing video.